Oh, we live. I'm
We
so
live.
goofy because we literally hush. That's my dog, y'all. Sorry, he normally
I,
don't be here with me, but we just literally got off of Swag Her magazine. Did my interview today. We promoted it, so if you weren't on it, be ashamed of yourself because you were told about it. But check it out anyway. So that's why I was blown away when we were live just now. I was like, "Oops." Go ahead, bring us
yeah.
in.
Yes. What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Marilyn Monroe. And I have my beautiful cousin.
Miss Green Eyes Nat. I had to push mute. I had to yell at my dog. Life is life real quick. But he did good for my Swagger magazine interview, so I'm not tripping. But
Hi, Miss Rockwell Mom. Thank you so much for your support, honey.
yes, thank you for your
We
support. We
just
decided to jump
left.
on because for one, we owe y'all an episode. For two, we look good. So why was we gonna waste this? You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
then
she's
for
saying
three,
that because I got green on. That's all. But okay.
for real. And for three, we just got some hot topics to talk about, some things that are interesting going on in real life compared to certain situations that are going on now. So
Yes.
you wanna who wants to go first?
I'll go first then.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about the hot topic. And our hot topics are basically things that are going on social media, what's being kind of like talked about a lot. We're going to kind of stick to the less political street of everything today. But we'll get into a political side on another day. But today we're just going to keep it like cute. So one of the topics that I pulled from social media, which was interesting, is the papoose. He has expressed and made it known his full love that he has for Clarissa Shields. He shared with they were on some talk show, Tamara Hall, and they discussed them discussed their love, how they got together, the fact that they write each other poetry, or they used to write each other poetry. Clarissa Shields also mentioned that she rapped. And she was nice with the pen. So when she and Papoose would go back and forth on expressing each other's, the love for each other, she was pretty good at it. So I did watch a snippet of that interview that they had with Tamara Hall. My opinion, let me just give you my opinion. Look, love is love, period. Some things just don't come in a way of the nice way that most people think it should come, or how it should come. And sometimes it comes, yeah, perfect. Let's just say perfect. It comes perfectly.
Like love is
But
first sight.
right. But he's still married, I believe, and she's a single, very much single woman. But they are, I guess everyone has an understanding and agreement that, they're no longer together. He and Remy are no longer together. Of course, she's outside dating. Even if she wasn't dating, it's they're separated. So people have the right. It's not saying it's right or wrong. I'm not saying it. I mean, like, really, right or wrong, they have the right to do whatever they want to do. And granted, we all have to answer to our Lord and Savior, period. Good evening. KWU is in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. We are doing hot topics, and I am talking about Pat expressing his love for Clarissa Shields. But again, sometimes things come when they come, and I am not the judge or jury, and I will not be able to put you in a heaven nor hell. So, however it works, it works. If they're truly in love, and again, Remy is over it, she's moved on. Granted, it still stings, it still hurts. Certain things do, but if they're in love, they're in love. First of all, let me say this: Clarissa Shields raps. Let me tell you this. So, before I became the rapper Mocha, back in the day, I, of course, used to write poetry. I think almost everyone in our culture, I mean, let's just be clear, certain things that we all pretty much have done or dabbled in. And I did poetry, and then which in turn, I then started rapping. So I'm really proud of Clarissa that she has something else besides beating up people. Yeah, knocking them out. So I mean, love is love, and if they're truly happy with each other, I heard you say, he had some blue outfit on, And
Well, it was
he's
social
good.
media. You know, social media do their thing. So it looks like social media could care less what they doing because they are still stuck on Remy and Papoose being together, which is like you said, people outgrow people, and as long as they have an understanding as of what's going on, don't block anybody's true happiness just because they're not happy in that situation. So that
Right.
outfit came from, they posted a picture. He had on this light blue suit and she had on like a lacy type of dress with her back hanging
Okay.
out. Her hair was up and done, real cute. And they honestly, to be honest, it was one of the best pictures of them as a couple I've seen thus far because let's be real, we usually see Clarissa hair tied, sweatpants, chilling with no makeup on.
Oh,
Like that's that's
mhm.
how we normally see her because she's either training, coming from boxing. She's very athletic, so we don't really see her done up.
Yeah.
Um, Papoose, he's usually just there supporting her, so he don't have on dressed up clothes. So they obviously look like they had attended an event,
Hmm.
and they both look very. They complimented each other. You could probably actually see like, oh, okay, because at first it was like you look like you left Remy for her, but it's because we so judgmental as a
So
culture. We
judgmental.
so judgmental as a culture just because she don't have on makeup or a wig or whatever. Like that
And
doesn't make the
diamonds and
person.
everything. Yeah. But let me kind of dig into this a little bit more. So yes, Yvette. So this, the whole Remy and Pat breakup, and of course, Remy did her mess with her guy. Hey, Shay. Has her boyfriend, and then of course, Pat has Clarissa. So with that said, like, again, whatever makes you happy. In our culture, we judge, we throw these
We
stones as if
listen
we
and we
are.
don't judge.
And you know what? And that's a lie, because we do
Right,
listen
because we
and we do
needed that
judge.
game.
So I think, but it's the audacity for me, the audacity to throw stones when in fact, once upon a time in your lifetime, it's something you've done. Like, really, like, we're
Yeah,
not
correct.
perfect here. Like, none of us are perfect. And sometimes, like the song, one of my favorite songs, "Love Makes Things Happen" by Babyface and Pebbles. So
Yes.
sometimes things happen, life happens. And I'm not saying it's right, but again, do not try to stone someone when in fact you're clean, your slate ain't clean. Please don't, because
That
just
part.
as fast as you can throw out some stuff, some fraudulent stuff most of the time about someone else, somebody else can come behind you with some receipts on you. So if Pat and Clarissa is happy, let Pat and Clarissa be happy. Remy chilling. She still
Let
got
them
money.
cook.
Let her cook. Next, what's next on that hot topics?
So I wanted to touch on something because a lot of us go through this, and it's something that happened, and the media is very all over everywhere, and you've probably heard of it too. Because the funny thing is, we don't tell each other what kind of topics we want to pick because we like to get the live reaction from the
We
other
don't.
person. But when does it get old to be worried about your ex's new girlfriend, boyfriend? And I asked that question because we just had an event happen. I don't even want to say event, a tragic incident happened where Romika Meeks, rest in peace, she lost her life because her baby daddy and his new baby mama drove from Michigan to Chicago or something like that. Forgive me if I'm getting the states wrong.
Mhm.
And met her at the son's school. I'm not really even clear what the intentions were why they met at the son's school because that's a long drive to be meeting at the son's school. Like
Yeah.
I don't understand that part of it. But there's video going around and I'm sorry to be talking about it because the family has come on social media and asked people to take it down because there's video of, her laying on the ground, but the girl who shot her is on the phone talking to somebody. And it was the bystanders who were like, she shot her. It's her. She put the gun in the car. It took for them to say something before the police even talked to her. And she allegedly is being said for whatever reason her baby father put her in a headlock at the school and the other baby mother pulled out her gun and shot her in the face.
So
So
I
which
have
unalived her
Shay.
at the school.
I have Shay the realtor on here, and she
Hey,
said
say
yes. She said Minnesota to Chicago, and she
yes.
that she believes that it was a plan to unalive her.
And I feel like it was premeditated as well because, like I said, I didn't really get the full story as
I
of
don't know
why they
nothing
even
about
took
it.
that ride up there. So with like, if I had to put something, so when I say when does it get old to be worried about your ex's new person, because something made these two so angry and upset that they took that drive all the way up
Right.
there for the baby father to put her in a headlock and for the new baby mother to shoot her in the face. All of this in front of her son. He was in the car. Like, what? Crazy.
Oh my God.
So comment on that.
So
When is too long? Because for to me, um, I get that you're gonna be worried about you. Like, I'll speak on a situation of mine. I was probably dwelling on somebody from my ex's new situation because of the way it ended. Like for me, it ended on a note where like I thought we was, we gonna be together for a minute. We locked in, and then we wasn't locked in, and then
mhm.
you locked in with somebody else, and then created another situation. So that kind of made me angry. So I kind of dwelled on it a little longer. So I don't know that situation, but to each his own. Like if you don't have kids together with that person,
That's a blessing.
just have that take that blessing and walk away and stop being extra and dramatic and causing situations, because then you have situations like this where somebody lost their life. And not only that, the mom of the young lady who lost her life came on the internet today, and they have let the other woman out of jail, and she has
Wow.
not been charged so far. So that's
So
that's major.
So I don't know anything about this. I don't even know the people. But to answer your question, like, when should you just really be over?
Hmm.
Um, First of all, why are we let culture. I'm talking to you. Let's normalize. Stop stalking, harassing, mentioning, um, disrespecting, giving life to a dead situation of, no pun intended, of a past relationship all the time. When you said it once, you said it a million times. It's done. And, especially if you've already expressed and provided storylines based on your side, because again, a story has three sides. Um, and you feel like people understood that, you don't have to help yourself believe any false lies. I keep telling the same story over and over again. Leave them people alone. If they're not like physically like harassing you, doing anything detrimental to you, your children, um, let these people, like, leave them alone. I
Right.
promise you. Like, I don't understand, and it's like, well, no, it's not just our culture, as in, African Americans. It's not, because
Right.
I've read and heard about other cultures and races that have this, do this stuff. They start to stalk and harass the other man or the other woman, or they always make negative mention of this other person. It's not necessary.
It's
Really,
not.
it's not, especially if this person's not doing it to you.
Right.
Um, you need to get past it. And I'm big on never giving or offering someone a timeline on when to get past something.
Right.
But really, like,
Right, and
seriously,
like I say, each
let it go.
scenario is different because if kids are invested, it's going to be a little hard to move past the situation, and depending on how the situation ended, because some people think everything's great while the other person is out there living a double life, so you don't know.
Yeah,
But like I said, when you don't have kids with the person,
that's
like
a
I, don't-
bonus.
that was a sign, like you wasn't supposed to have kids with that person.
Shay,
Take a jet to holiday and get away. You know what I mean?
take a jet for a holiday. Shay said, I blame a lot of that on the absolutely. Mental health is big.
Yes,
Culture,
and mental
mental
health.
health, mental
So
health.
like we said, we do take mental health seriously. That's one of the things we're very passionate about on this podcast. We like to talk about it a lot.
Yes,
So
it's
with
important.
not forgetting the mental health, because let's I just know that she got locked up and she's not in jail right now. But I would, if I was the family, I would want a mental health evaluation for the both of them. Because first of all, something is mentally wrong with you for you to take
Yeah,
that long drive just
yeah.
to and then in front of your son, like that's your son too. Like what's going on? Like
Wow.
that
I
stuff
can
makes
look
no
that up.
sense to me.
I've never heard anything about it,
You
but I'm
have
gonna
to
look
look that
into
up.
it.
You look into it.
Yeah.
It's very it's emotional. You gonna cry because her family is really hurt as they should be. Like I was hurt watching it.
Okay, so let's talk about emotional, and we can go on the next street of this. What was very emotional for me to watch, and even to even talk about to a coworker on what I watched, because they didn't watch it, but I didn't want to tell them the deets. I just wanted to share with them like just the basics of it. Um, Recently, I watched based on your recommendation, Unknown Number,
Ah,
the Catfish
you
Netflix
watched it.
series, the movie. um that was very, to me, very emotional and very shocking,
Disturbing.
very disturbing, very disturbing. Again, culture, it's Unknown Number, Catfish, and it's on
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
It's very disturbing, emotional, and it's disgusting. It's very disgusting.
Yeah.
So if you haven't not seen it, please take a minute and don't listen to the rest of what I'm about to say. I will
Yeah,
cue
tune
this.
out because we
Yeah,
tuning
tune
in.
out. I'll do this when it's time to come back. I don't want to. This is like a spoiler alert. I don't want to do that. But yes, please watch it tonight. But don't listen to what I'm about to say. When I'm done, I'll do this. So mute it. I don't want to spoil it for you. But it's definitely disturbing. Um, it's disturbing as hell. Like I got choked up because I could not imagine as a woman, as a person, really catfishing one, taking the time to do all of that. Like who takes the time to do all that? Like, but again, mental health, people, just as you take a bath or wash your face, and in mental health sometimes that's not even important. So just as sure as you wake up every day, please take time to condition your mental health, to get everything in order, and to do it consistently. Do not go to a therapist once every blue moon when you have a crash out and think that that's like you're helping yourself. No,
Right.
please seek therapy, listen to your therapist suggestions and recommendations, and take needed medicines, and do certain procedures and things that you can do to help your mental health, because your mental health affects so many other people deeply. And then it also spirals because you could also cause them some type of mental health. So this show, or this movie on Netflix, is about this teenage girl that was very much early teenage girl, was started getting unknown text messages from an unknown number, her and her boyfriend. Both families, the girl and the boyfriend, they were very close. It was a small town in Michigan that had two stoplights and one bar. Or I may have said that backwards, but
I think it's one
one
stoplight and
stoplight
two
and two
bars.
bars. Yes. And very small. Everyone seemed to have known each other. Like all the kids that went to school, middle school, they had their parents was, friends and cool. They were on each other's basketball teams, sporting teams, supported their children in such way. And these text messages started solely because the girl and the guy, I don't know the names, Lauren maybe, and
Yes.
and
And they
at the
called her
time,
love.
yes, and yeah, they were dating, and it was more so to kind of like break them up. Initially, it seemed like the text message was coming about like trying to break them up, getting them to kind of like not want to date each other, because they were just like the golden couple, as they were referred to. And it went on
Right.
for
Like the text messages at first just gave off jealousy. Like
very much
jealous
jealousy, just
somebody
like,
wants to be with one of them
yeah.
and is trying to break them up.
And it's the text messages would tell her in the beginning, like, how much the guy, her boyfriend, really liked this person that was texting, and he really didn't like his girlfriend Lauren. She was a skank, she was a hoe, she looked bad, she was ugly. And then it went on as time went on. Then it proceeded to text her and even encourage her to off herself, to unalive herself, to do all these negative things to herself. And it went on for years, like for up to near 2 years. Even after they broke up, the couple broke up, the text messages went on to the guy's new girlfriend, and they started texting the new girlfriend, and the person that was doing this knew all the like behind the scenes inside information, stuff that just a regular person, even like friend, wouldn't know. It was like detailed stuff from Christmas, pictures from Christmas, very like intimate, candid pictures.
Like, hold on.
Mhm.
Not just a picture from Christmas, like a picture like the person was at the same event with
Yeah,
them
the same
for
event.
Christmas. Like,
Yes.
what?
Yeah, same event, detail stuff. Started referencing nicknames that only a few people would know or would call, just extra stuff. And it was just like, and then everyone was a potential suspect, everyone, which caused a lot of stress in
In the small
I mean, these are
community.
children.
Like,
These are children. These are not
right.
adults. So in
And it's
addition,
so small that it's like literally anybody in the community could have did it because it's not that many of them. Like,
so yeah, in addition to the children being frustrated, upset, drained, not getting sleep, the parents also felt the same. The parents was, just adopting all of the stress and anxieties and things that this unknown number was doing. And for years, this person did it. Finally, the school really couldn't do as much because it's the school. The school then in turn turned it over to the authorities, the local authorities. They worked on it. They couldn't really get past too much. And then, of course, the FBI showed up. My kind of people. The FBI showed up, and I swear I have to look up the signs to these people, but I did look up the sign to the unknown number person, and that person's sign is a Leo.
whew, like,
It's a Leo. If I'm not mistaken, I had to dig for that. Actually, I dug for that because
I
it's
was
not
ready to
like,
say, I'm sure you did because
yeah,
when I even mentioned for you to watch it, you immediately was like, "Oh, I see her." So you
yeah,
had
I dug
already
for
looked it
that.
up.
I had to find out what her sign was because it was just disgusting. Um, ah, Well, Shay, please. Shay said she would have thought I would say Scorpio. I would have thought Libra because I really know a person like this. I know quite a few, but Shay, please turn your phone down right now. I'm about to disclose who did it. So turn your volume down right now, and I'll do this when I'm done. So, um, when I found out when the FBI stepped in that it was that girl's mother.
And like the way when they approached her and the way she tried to deny it at first, and then when they said, look, the facts are the facts, this is this, she was like so worried about not telling her daughter. Now you don't want your daughter to know
That's
it's you.
sick.
Like,
That's sick.
but her husband,
He was real.
he was so real.
All right,
Let me tell you,
let's
my
cut it. Let's
man
cut it. Let's
said,
cut it because Shay's
you
gonna come
gotta
back.
get out of here.
Let's cut it. Shay's coming back. Come on back. Yeah. So it's a definite must watch. It's called Unknown Number
It
Catfish
is a
on
must
Netflix.
watch. Like, and when you watch it, come back on here and comment what
Yes,
you thought, because I'm
please.
telling you right now, I was not happy. I
I was
was like,
not.
no way.
Like I said, I got a lump in my throat trying to share some of the like the narrative detail, like with a coworker. I was just
Yeah, like when I
but
was telling you, because I know the type of person you are. Even when you tell me about something, I'd be like, well, tell me a little bit of what it's about, because I know I'm still gonna watch it anyway. But I
yeah.
need to know, because now I'm invested because you saw it and you think you like, no, you really got to see this. So when I said that, and you was like, well, tell me what it's about. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna tell you, and it's gonna tell you, but when you see it, you still gonna get that initial reaction, like, what?
So Shay, I am waiting for our next collab because it's necessary. So and
Very.
I'm so excited and proud of Abby. Um,
Yes.
it's just
Shout out to
it's
Abby
such
for her snacks around
it's
the world.
adorable. It's so you got to keep it going.
And
You
look, I
got to
reached
keep it
out to
going.
Shay, right? Because my kids used to do that. So it's really fun to sit down as a family, look at these snacks and try them out.
So
But
cute.
Abby was so adorable because
She is so
good
cute.
kudos to you for even thinking about doing a segment like that because I never thought about I have videos of my daughters describing the snacks to me and we tasting them, but that is a good segment. That's gonna take off. Shay, be ready because Abby's about to
She's
take off.
such the cutest that like I have no daughters. None.
What did she say, Shay? Did she
She's so
say
cute.
I get it? What she say? She gave it a 10 out of 6.
I love it.
I
I
was
just love
like, she is so cute.
she's so cute. And then I love how you collaborate with, when you're real estate and you take her along and you have
Yes.
her give like that.
We
That
be
is
paying
it's
attention.
memories. It's beautiful. It is very
Yes.
beautiful. So keep it up, and we love that. I love that. Like I said, I don't have a daughter, so I can't do any of that. So I love it. I love you so much, and I pray that you heal wonderfully. You look amazing on your last podcast, girl. I love your braid. You can rock anything, but I definitely want to do a collab soon, maybe October. You know
Halloween.
how? Well, that's too late, but October. But yeah, we just jumped on to discuss some hot topics. Did you have any other hot topics,
Oh,
Sunshine?
yeah, I'm gonna do one more.
Okay.
So it's this social media thing, since we all social media people, we all jumping out there, we all jumping out there for our own reasons, and
Hmm.
everybody's reason is different.
Yes.
But like, how far would you go to make people believe that social media made you like you're living this better life than you really are? Like, see, because we do our podcast for a different reason. Like, we do it for the culture, for factual stuff to help people get better, do better. Like, Shay's into real estate. We would never gatekeep that just because we got a cousin named Real Estate Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Like, we promote people because that's
Oh,
just what we do. But, and I want everybody to do good because in other countries, everybody supports everybody and the whole country's doing good. But right
yeah.
now, we're just so jealous of each other. And that's why I picked that because it's people that be faking. Like, they live this whole lifestyle, but they in an Airbnb. Like, the whole time you got the
Yes.
movie theater in the basement, the arcade games over here that the kids playing. And I'm like, oh shoot, like got me thinking, oh, I gotta lift off in this social media career. No, I don't, because neither are you. Like, I don't know why people go that far. You know what I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This one really, I really took it personal because I'm new to the TikTok thing because you see me playing around all the time. And I'm flicking and I'm flicking, and it's this person on there that I follow. I'm not gonna point them out because other people may not. I work in corporate security, as we talked on Swagger TV. Shout out to Swagger. Watch my interview. But I invest, like I read into things, so I'm flicking and I'm flicking and I'm like watching and watching, and then it'll be that one person. You got to read the comments because the comments be where it's at. So the comments was like, it really do. The comments will tell the real story.
Woo!
So I'm reading and I'm reading and I'm realizing that this person, somebody that knew the person personally, and you got to watch out for those people if you're not living life right. The people that know you will jump in your comments. But they pretty much put them on blast and was like they rent different Airbnbs because these people make it look like they drive luxury cars. They taking pictures by cars that they renting. Like, it's not that serious. I
I,
drive a Nissan and I'm proud of it. It's so beautiful and shiny. Like, I don't have to be out there in a name brand. My car is a name brand.
I hope.
Like what? Like it's so crazy. So I'm gonna ask you,
But you know
Marilyn.
what? We have cars. Let's just be clear. We have more than one car. Both of us.
Right.
We got
But that
cars.
part, my baby is my Nissan, but I
Right,
have
right,
more
right.
than one, but I don't just, none of them are like anything extravagant. I could have that, but I spend my money on other things that
I'm doing the crib.
are much needed and better than just owning a flock of cars, a fleet. I don't need a fleet.
Please.
But what do you think about that? Have you ever paid attention to that? Like somebody will just like, I don't know, like show all these iced out chains and they not even their chains. Like I don't.
So let me read what Shay said. Shay said she definitely wants Rem to mentor her. Absolutely. I'll get on it. I'll make it happen. Shay also said
Aw.
people are afraid to be them. And that's true. People are afraid. I think also some people are afraid, but then some people have too much pride.
Right. And social media gives them that outlet to create a show. Like this is their show. Like
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my opinion on that. Okay, so just like people floss in front and do all that stuff on social media, and not even on social media, some people do that and then literally like again, you seen the classic stand on the corner holding the sign saying, homeless,
We'll work
and
for
they go
food.
to their Lexus truck, 2025, and you like you got the same truck as me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a classic. But I also believe just as much as people floss and want people to think that they're doing better than what they are doing, people also come on the social media and want you to feel sorry for them.
That part
And
too. I've noticed that too. Because you don't know whose cause to donate to anymore because everybody has a cause. Like
I donate to them all. I what the clip said? What the clip said? Let God sort them out.
yeah.
Like really.
Yeah.
So I think one, I'm gonna just go back to the foundation of it all: mental health. It's
Yeah.
something not right. It's something not right when you have to feel like you have to, showcase yourself in such way,
Right.
in a way of it being intentional, of wanting to showcase certain angles of your life to make it seem whether or not you want people to feel sorry for you or you want people to envy you. I think that is something wrong. That's something happened as a child, whether it was the attention factor, the love, the feeling good enough factor. I don't, again, there's terms and conditions of all of those things I just said that I don't know. And I'm not going to act like I do. But I think it's definitely something like mental health wise, because I'm me and the things I do and I don't have, that affects me. It doesn't affect you. It shouldn't affect my relationship with you, how I treat you, how I am as a person, the decisions I make, on what vehicle I drive, what houses I live. It doesn't matter. It's the quality of the person. Like if you're a good person, you're genuine, you're honest, you're noble. Those are the things that matter. It
But
doesn't
those
matter
are
if
the
you're
people
driving
that
a spaceship.
And those are the people that hide that stuff. Like, not hide it, but you don't floss it. Like,
No, I don't.
I'm living a good life over here, but I'm not about to show you what I got because then some people
I don't
really
have
know
to.
where I live.
I don't have
And
to.
people that know where I live now, somebody could be hating on me on the low. And now I
I
got to worry about going outside and my car is keyed up, and not even because we beefing, just because you mad because I got something that you don't.
So Shay said she had a guest, that makes money being homeless, and she was offered an opportunity, and she never showed up. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, and that's the thing. That's the thing. I think
Wow.
it's always been the
That's
thing.
mental health.
So some people say the oldest hustle was prostitution. Some of the oldest hustles is for you to feel sorry for them. I know a lot of people that surround themselves or have a surround community around them that affords them opportunities that they can partake in, but they don't take a part of it because they like being the friend or the person that everyone kind of feels sorry for or bad for in a good
Hmm.
or bad way. And some people love or is comfortable in that position. For the people that want to floss and all of that, my grandparents used to say, "You can tell what a ain't never had nothing."
But you know what? I heard
My
that
grandmother
from
used to always
I
say
heard
that.
that from the
So,
elders in my family too. They were like, you can
yes,
tell when a ain't never had nothing.
right.
And
I
in
can't
real
stand a
life,
person
you can
wearing
tell.
jewelry all the way up to here. I'm like, ma'am, do you not
No,
have a jewelry box in a safe place to keep some of your stuff? You have to wear everything
you had
all
the
the way.
every ring you own is on. You got all
Ma'am,
the earrings on. You like, I
sir,
couldn't decide which one to wear today. Like what?
sir, sit down. I see you in your rental.
She
Like,
got
it's
3
not that
purses on
important.
her arm.
Right. But it's not that important for me, whether you have or
Right.
don't have. That has nothing to do with me.
Right.
I just
Oh my
I enjoy noble, honest, good people. Period.
I cannot
That's
believe
it.
you
I
said
better
that
say
because
it.
that I
Shay
can't
say,
believe
you better say it. Let me
I
tell you.
can't because I can't believe you said that because we forgot we
You
grew up
can't
with that saying like you really can look and be like for
you better
real.
say nothing. And again, and on the flip side is that person that loves to be the victim or the person that is, the underdog. Because most people flock to that, feel sorry for that. That also gets attention. That also gets attention in such way of, people cater to that. People, and granted, we all need love and support, and people that will, comfort us. But when you are so comfortable in a place of the manipulation, because that's really manipulation, and to an extent, it's disgusting. In both ways, it's disgusting. It really is, and really, it's a therapist of some sort needed. It's definitely we got to get to the bottom of why you feel you have to be this way.
Yes. And
So
back to the common ground, mental health. Like
that's it.
mental health is so real,
It
people,
is.
and it's actually National Suicide Month. So if you feel like you're gonna harm yourself or harm someone else or harm, anything, but because you feel like you want to harm yourself,
Yes.
988 is the number to call for National Suicide Month. I know
Yes.
that because it's plastered everywhere where I live right now.
Yes.
So mental health is real.
It's really real, and like, it's no laughing matter, it's no joking matter. We laugh, we kid, we joke, and all of that. But really, mental health is really just is so important.
Right.
It really affects so many things in ways of your life. Um,
Right.
and it's important to definitely, identify and really seek and continue with good therapy and good routine and regimens of, just staying in place and staying above ground, because we want you to live. We want you to live. This life has so many great things and aspects of it. So, um, any you don't do you
And we
have
want you to strive. We just don't want you to lie about it. That's all. I'm just
Please don't
saying.
lie. You can
Please
tell your
don't.
story. Tell your story, but please don't tell it too much.
Right. Because you're doing too much.
Especially if you need.
Look, what this is what social media has done, created all this fabrication. Because back in the day when we just had pages and payphones, we was
I love
good.
it. I miss those days. I had of course, you know what color my pager was. I had a teal
Yes.
pager. It was a clear teal pager with a gold cancer crab charm on the hook.
And I think I only had
I
a
was
purple
ahead of my
pager.
time.
I had a purple pager, and I think I had a purple pager because my mother got it, and that's her favorite color.
Okay,
So
Motorola.
I think it was just like, here.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep.
I
So
beat you. Why you ain't call me back?
I love it. Yes. 911. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, I really like that. I like that we came on here and did hot topics after your swagger
Yes.
segment.
So let me close out with that. This said, so Swag Her magazine is a magazine for the intentional woman that keeps it real. Again, I always say I love that part of saying intentional woman, because when we are intentional, we are able again, it's premeditated. We're able to make the sound decisions and right decisions, hopefully, to do things with purpose. So with that, like, they've actually helped me grow with podcasting and communication, and developing in this way, in this aspect. I am used to staff and developing people. So with that said, definitely Swagger is a great support and resource for us women. Please follow them on all social media platforms. I know you. Okay, please do, because I know you've been on before, and I want you to come on with me with Sisterhood Saturday Night
Yes,
Show.
Shay. I want
I
you to
would
be on there
love
too.
for
I
you
want to
to
watch the
enjoy.
episode.
Yes, you enjoy separately. Of course, you can have Saturday, she gets Sunday, or vice versa. But yeah, it's important to me because that's my segment with Swagger. It allows me to give women, the everyday woman, the intentional woman, their flowers, to recognize them, to hear their story. I have a 30-minute segment. In that 30 minutes, even though sometimes it seems like 30 minutes is not enough, but it's just enough to really show my love and appreciation for what you as a woman does, and the things that even the things we see and the things we don't see. So it's a celebration of
I'm gonna
sisterhood.
tell you because nobody warned me, and because I had my segment. Be prepared to be emotional because it feels
Woo!
good because people don't give you your flowers, and as a woman, we do a lot. We wear a lot of hats. We do so much. We're always on the move, and we never get the credit that we deserve, and that felt amazing. So
Yeah,
once again,
I love it.
Swagger, thank you. I don't know what happened to Marilyn Monroe, but I'm gonna keep talking. So she was promoting Swagger magazine. Make sure that you like, subscribe, follow Swag, like the word swag, SWAG, and the word HER, Swag Her. And they focus mainly on women and the accomplishments that they had. She said that her iPad died, so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and end this chat. Great job we did today, Shay. We love you. Make sure you drop in on her DMs and let her know when you guys are available for Saturday or Sunday to have your segment because you guys deserve your flowers too. You're doing an amazing job with your kids. We see you. We love what you're doing. Thank you. And we need to get together. I love Cola. We need to be back on. Love you guys.